Morning. We are going for a little walk down to what this is Dilham Canal. What was rather overgrown. They used to dredge it, even up until about a couple of years ago, just to keep it tidy. This is the part near Napton. That used to be a pub years ago. Apparently, my dad used to go in there after work when he was a teenager, late teens. Don't know what the name of the pub is. I'll try and find out some history. But way before my time anyway. Sometimes see some deer along here, but I did close this footpath for a bit because people wouldn't pick the dog poo up. But although I have my trusty little dog there, I always clear up after her. Plenty of poo bags. All that's overgrown now as well. But it is quite a nice walk down here. Loads of land over there with that house. Those houses, I should say. Been done up, I think. Oh, I think the dog's just had a poo. Yeah, better go pick it up. Cool, someone's energetic this morning. Another field over there. We used to go around that, but the farmers let that all go to nothing. You see sometimes deer in there. And another field beyond that. Just gone to pot. Anyway, we're going to carry on walking down here. Ooh, nearly stood in some dog poo a little while ago. Not mine. Picked mine up. Do have some pretty flowers along the wayside here. In the spring and the summer. All wild. Might even see some deer, I don't know. Sometimes I saw some deer over that way. Behind that tree. There was 3 of them last time I came, but that was a bit earlier than this. A bit late this morning, but you never know. Some wildflowers out already. Very pretty. Anyway, a bit further down, we'll come to some of the canal that's still open. Well, not the canal opening itself, but I've put new lock gates up. So I think it's used for river trips. So we'll have a look down there. Can't believe how overgrown it is. They obviously aren't dredging that side. Oh, they haven't done. Over here, this is where I saw 3 deers 3 months ago. All that wild. I don't think it's marshy bit, I just think it's woodlandy bit. But yeah, anyway, we're heading towards where the new lock is. Must be nice to live down here in the quiet. I think there is a house over there somewhere. Well, I've certainly got a yard anyway with some trucks and stuff. Well, I can see some sheds right at the top. You probably can't see them, but I think there's a house up there somewhere. But we'll carry on to the weir or lock. Right, we're approaching the lock. Obviously they've kept some of this little bit down. I think that used to be the old mill at Spa Common. Anyway. Come to where the lock is. Now the gates say replaced. But we'll certainly have a look. As you can see, they've still got them round things where you tie your boot up with. Yeah. think up there some geese, swans. Anyway, I'll show you the information board. North Walsham and Dilham Canal. Brief history. There you go. Canal originally opened in 1826. Took 2 years to build. Can't remember when it closed. There's pictures of the lock there as well. I'll have to pause the screen and have a read. And I do believe they do little boat trips from here, don't they? Might be honing or horning. Anyway, let's have a look down there. Oh, don't want to get too close. I feel sick. Oh my word. Whew, it's got a lot of algae in there. Oh my woolly word. Anyway, we'll walk up the top here. I'll show you the view from up there. So we come from that way. It's obviously all private in that bit. This is the other bit. Oh, something going in the hedge over there. Might be a swan. We'll go and have a look. Sometimes they nest in it. Oh, you're not coming up. You don't like this little bridge, do you? Can't say I blame you. Ugh. Whoops. Let's have a little look down here. I quite often get swans nesting in here in the spring, summertime. And I did see some movement in there and I heard some quacking going on. There's a little footpath there that something's been going in there. Not sure what the float's used for. Ain't never seen that moving. But that might be the little boat that does the trips. A bit worse for wear. So we'll go a bit further along here. Oh, there's a dog poo bin bag here. Could have put my dog poo in there. And I'll put it in the other one when I get back. So it's obviously the garden that belongs to the old mill house, I would imagine. Can't see any ducks down there, or swans, but we'll have a look.